What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Late Nights with Juan. It's been 5 days since my fucking vacation, and I'm back in fucking order. Playing pickleball, my favorite fucking sport, in the very moment. I feel like I'm a pro against all my fucking friends. But today, it came out randomly. We're at a private location. Not so private. The name is One Plus Pickleball Club out here in the area where I live. I'm not going to give out the area either, but you guys search it up. One Plus Pickleball Club. But we were playing pickleball. I got this private location. And I already wanted to record. I wanted to record a solo podcast talking about my trip while I played pickleball by myself. But come to the conclusion, the owners are here while we were playing. So randomly, I just fucking told them, like, yo, let's record a podcast. It gives me an episode. It's super interesting. They're business owners of a whole entire pickleball facility. And I think pickleball is the most rising sport right now, probably, in the world. Like, it's insane right now. It's my favorite sport, at least right now. But I think this is like someone's dream, and any type of sport you play, like, you dream of having like a full court basketball court, a full court tennis court, a full football field, fucking a mini golf course, anything you want to fucking have. This is literally something like you could build in your backyard if you really had the space. And they're doing it here locally next to my house. So this is amazing. I'm definitely gonna keep on coming here. And I'm gonna interview one of the founders, and I'm gonna play one-on-one against them. Little do they know, they might be fucking pros, but I'm a fucking pro too. But if she starts whipping my fucking ass, I'm gonna be like, you gotta give me a year free membership if I fucking beat her. But let's see how good she is. What if she's fucking garbage and I'm just fucking amazing at the sport? But who fucking knows at this point? This shit has fucking indoor scoreboard, live, replay. It gives you names of everybody who's playing on the court. It's fucking insane. I've never seen this at any pickleball facility I've been to. So huge props to One Plus Pickleball Club, because this shit's amazing. And it feels like a fucking whole family. Me and Brian were talking to them because we were here first. And it's just like literally a literal community of where I'm from that they've built a full facility of, and it's amazing. It feels like a family. And they're just rising, because we were talking to, like, does people really know about this? Because literally the shit's empty. Like, the gym's empty right now. But they were like, it's because we had an event this morning and no one wanted to come after. So thank God we came at this day. But realistically, this shit's amazing. I love pickleball right now. And this is only gonna show me today if I really am good at pickleball or not. So everybody in the comments, don't fucking roast me. What is up, you guys? I'm here with one of the founders of Uno Más Pickleball Club. In English is One Plus Pickleball Club, but they meant to say it in Spanish, which is understandable. Her name is Ice. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. This is super crazy. We literally met today, like a couple hours ago, and I really appreciate you for doing this, honestly, because a lot of people don't do this, like, super random, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's really cool that you're open to doing it, you know what I'm saying?
No, thank you.
Especially right now. People don't know, but we're filming at 11 p.m.
11 p.m., yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Before we start playing, because I am going to play her one-on-one, so how does the name come about and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I give you a little background on that. Mm. So in pickleball, you always say one more game. So you always have one more.
Yes.
So when you're going home or your friends are trying to go home, you tell them one more, and never is one more. It's always more than one.
Yes, it is.
So that's the way the name came about.
You guys did it Spanish because you guys are Hispanic? Or, like, do you guys think it's getting into a big Hispanic culture, the sport?
It is, especially in Florida. In Florida, because you have a lot of Spanish speakers.
Of course, yeah. Have you seen the sport? Because you told me before we started filming that you're from the Dominican Republic. Is it getting to the Dominican Republic? I'm Colombian, and I just got back from Colombia like 5 days ago. The big sport out there, though, is paddle. Have you heard of paddle?
Padel, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I've never seen pickleball out there, so I don't know about DR.
It is there. It's in DR as well. I think it's going all over the place. It has grown 300% in the past year, so
wow.
It's crazy. Right now, it's the fastest growing sport in America, and I just think it's just gonna get better.
Is it lucrative? Like, how tennis players are, like, make a lot of money, golfers make a lot of money, a lot of athletes, different athlete sports make a lot of money. Is there like that one athlete that makes tons of money playing?
Yes, so we have number one player in men's is Ben Jones, and he's making over $3 million a year.
Wow.
And we have also Anna Lee. Anna Lee is making more than him, almost close to 5 million.
Okay.
So they play, they get the prizes plus sponsorships and so on. So
is pickleball a 1v1 sport or is it a 2v2 sport?
actually, it's 3.
3?
Yes.
No way. I've never seen 3.
Yes, it's actually 3. So pickleball is the cousin, I call, of tennis, badminton. Do you know what badminton is?
Yes. With the little thing, yeah.
Exactly. And ping pong. So it's
Okay.
a combination of 3. So to give you an idea, in a tennis court, you can fit up to 4 pickleball courts.
Fit? There's no way. Where do you fit them?
Because, for example, Godwin Park, where you go, they used to have 2 tennis courts. Now it's 6.
Okay, yeah.
So you can have 4 courts. So this size of the court is 20 wide by 44. So you have 22 in here and 22 in there. So, and the tennis court is over 70 feet, so you can fit.
Have you seen, I'm positive you've seen like tennis courts that include the pickleball court in it.
Yes, so
why do you think they do one then?
No, they do more than one.
I've been to like one that they do only one, like a tennis court, and then there's only one pickleball.
So, for example, in my community, my HOA, we did 2 in a tennis court.
Okay.
So we have one in this side of the net and one in the other side of the net. We could have done 2 and 2, 2 and 2. But we went with 1 and 1.
Wow.
Yeah, it's plenty of space.
Explain to me a little bit about like, why do you like think like how do the rules come about, like kitchen and all that stuff? Why is it even called kitchen? Like, I feel like a lot of people don't even know that.
Okay, perfect. That's a great question. So this sport was created in the 1965 by a family that was in summertime and they didn't have what to do for the kids. So they have ping pong paddles, they have a badminton court, and they kind of come up with this game. And they have a dog that was called Pickle.
Okay.
And because they were using a ball, looks like was from the dog. I don't know the whole story. So they were using a badminton court, and they came out with this idea. So after they came out with the idea, adults started playing it, but they started changing the rules. So it was a guy that used to play with them that was really, really tall. So he would go close to the net
and just
smack the ball, and that was it. And they came out with a rule, putting the kitchen is 7 feet from the net. So that way you don't have that advantage to hit it in the air. So that's called non-volley zone is the official name. People call it kitchen, but the name is non-volley.
Okay. Yeah, because I felt if you were able to play like, because tennis you could go up to the front.
Exactly.
You would just demolish people. It would be horrible.
Exactly. That was the whole.
Because when you're back here, you see tall people, short people. You smack it with all your strength, and it still hits the net down.
Exactly.
So it doesn't. It makes the game more fair.
And just so you know, in pickleball, the game is in the kitchen. So most of the people, when you see them playing in the back, they still have a long way to go.
Oh yeah, because the game's always like up front. They're always like tapping it back and forth.
If you see, that's called dinking.
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 Okay.
So when you hitting the ball in the kitchen, you are dinking. So when you see the pro players playing pickleball, you're gonna see the
up forward.
Yes. The goal is as soon as you hit the ball, you wanna come to the kitchen, and that's where all the action happens. So you wanna be very patient. You wanna work in your placement, and you wanna wait until your opponent make a mistake, so you can win the point.
I've seen a thing that as soon as you serve, go middle, and then after you hit it back, go kitchen. Or do you recommend serve all the way kitchen?
The idea is to transition as fast as you can, as fast as you can to the kitchen. You don't want to be caught in the no land, like this is no man's land right there in the middle. Why? Because if the ball comes to you, it's gonna come right down to your feet.
Of course, and then you can't even get it.
So here's where you wanna be. From that line, from the serving line, all the way here, that transition is what is the most difficult transition for people. Those 14 feet right there.
Because they're not used to, they think they can play back and forth, but people, you think the most where people score points is like that spiking, like motion, being so close to the kitchen, you just get the strength, or
No, it's again placement.
thinking? Yeah.
Placement. You want to wait for your opponent to make the mistake. So when they make the mistakes, when they pop up the ball, and that's when you smack
spike
it.
yeah.
Yes.
How do you think do you play 1v1 also that close, or is it different? Is it more like tennis when you play 1v1 pickleball?
It should be,
It's still up close like that?
yeah. It should be in the kitchen.
Yeah, you're
So-
definitely gonna probably
yeah.
destroy me.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of that. We show you a little bit of the thinking game. So basically, I want you to think about thinking like when you play in the cornhole.
Okay, yeah.
You know what it is
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the little
With the little bean bags.
bean
Yeah.
bags.
Yeah.
So I want you to do that movement.
Just like,
Yeah, that's the kind of movement that you want to do. You want to just go for the ball, keep it in the kitchen. That's it. Soft, and you don't want to be too tight with your hands. You want to be as loose as possible with your hand, with your grip, okay? So keep it low, come on.
you
go.
think it low is better
Yes.
than like higher?
Yes, you don't want to take the chance. You don't want to take the chance that you hit it too high and then...
And then you could just smack
yes.
it.
So
Okay.
you want to keep it as close as you can to the net. Yes.
Okay.
And remember the movement,
Uh-huh.
it's going to be forward.
Okay.
Don't go to the side. And then when you move, you want to move to the side.
Gotcha.
Why you don't want to do this? Because if you do this, you only have 7 feet here. You're not going to have time if
to,
I
like-
hit it to this side.
Yeah.
So you want to be moving to the side, okay?
What sport do you think is harder, tennis or pickleball?
Tennis is harder.
Really?
Yes, because you need more movement, more strength. With pickleball, oh, almost. With pickleball, you can really,
I like people that don't know how to play the sport. I think will say pickleball is harder though, because it's like I feel like that's how it is. Because you see a bigger ball, smaller paddle. I think people think it's way easier to hit the ball with a tennis racket.
not really, because with tennis racket, what happens is you need to make a bigger movement. So you have to come from the back, and pickleball, you come from right here, you can make the movement. So it's less impact
Yeah.
in your body, right?
Of course.
So the core is smaller. So if you have, like in my case, I have herniated disc,
Yeah.
lumbar and cervical. So for me, it's better than playing tennis, because for tennis, I need a lot of
You
strength.
said you had a tennis background, right?
I have a tennis background,
Like
yeah.
pro?
No.
No. You just played?
Recreational, just
Okay.
for fun.
You think that made you better at pickleball, or was it harder when you first started?
Pickleball was like super easy to transition.
Okay.
Yeah, it was super easy. Okay. Oh, there you go. That's
That
what you
right
want.
there is
That's
so-
what you want.
That right there sucks.
Let's go. I'm gonna go to your backhand. I want to see that backhand. Come on.
I got you.
Show me that. Oh, that was close.
Oh my God.
You got it. Come on. Hey, yes. Let's go.
I know pickleball is really huge right now in Puerto Rico too.
Yes. Venezuela also.
You said you've seen it in Colombia, because I did it.
Yes, Colombia has a few places.
I would love to play out there.
Yeah, we can look it up for you. Wow, this is a long point. Look at that. Good job. Keep it up. Less wrist movement. You want to just,
Yeah.
don't do this.
Okay.
Okay? Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Don't change it.
I think for sure also pickleball is a lazier person sport compared to tennis.
I don't know. I
The
wouldn't
court's
say that.
smaller.
Yeah, but you still need to think about a strategy with pickleball.
So you think you still working the same amount on tennis? Or in,
No, tennis for sure is gonna need more
yeah.
of your body. But pickleball still needs a lot from your mind,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
So when you're doing pickleball, it's not as much like in your joints and your knees and your shoulders, right? But you're still having a physical activity.
Yeah.
And also, you know what is the best when you do racket sports? The best is you working on your coordination, reflexes.
Yeah, reflex. Yeah.
Yes. So your mind is always working because you have to think fast.
I've played with a kid that plays college soccer goalie. and he's really good at pickleball because his reaction time has to be really good.
Yeah.
So if you play a different sport, you have to need a lot of reaction. You're pretty good at
Exactly.
Yeah.
And another thing is, we have studies that have shown that pickleball in any racket sport really help with anything like Alzheimer, Parkinson, and anything like that, because your mind is working all the time.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Because you're just thinking so much of where the ball's gonna go situation?
You're always thinking. You're thinking about the placement. You're trying to think where I'm gonna put the ball, how you're gonna react. You have to think really fast.
Do you think there's ever a moment that you're not thinking? Because in other sports, like let's say in basketball, when you're not thinking about like making the shot, you're just flowing, and that's when you're doing, let's say, better in the game.
I don't know.
Is there ever a moment that you probably could be like, I could just flow? You know what I'm saying? Like you're not even thinking, you're just reacting.
But if you're reacting, then that's when you make the mistake, because if I just react and hit the ball, and you are with your partner in the kitchen and I just do a drive, which I do all the time, and I mess it up, you're gonna be ready for me at the kitchen, you're just gonna put it away for me. Gotcha. So I have to always be thinking about placement, strategy. There you go, that's what I wanna see. I wanna see more arm. I don't wanna see your wrist moving. Yes, just push it forward. That's it. Let's go.
Oh shit.
Almost. So that's thinking. And you always wanna practice that before you start the game. That's the way you warm up. So you start doing thinking. You can do a cross court as well. So you go to that corner, I come here, and we do cross court thinking. You wanna do it both sides. You wanna do backhand, you wanna do forehand, and you wanna switch it out. Then you go like more to the transition zone, and you do some shots over there.
Yeah.
Then you go to the serving line, and you can do some serves, and you want to do third shot drops. Okay. Third shot drops are the most difficult shots that you can do in pickleball. That means, third shot means...
You want the ball?
Yeah, that's fine. Third shot means you serve. I return the serve, right? You need to let it bounce when I return.
Of course, yeah.
And then that shot that you're gonna do is called third shot.
Those are the hardest ones, you're saying?
Yes, why? Because what you're doing is, you're trying to put the ball from the back in the kitchen. So you're coming from here and you're trying to put it in the kitchen, right there. So it's hard to target for the kitchen because your opponent is gonna be kind of waiting for you here. So if you do it too high, or if you pass the kitchen, it's gonna be ready for you.
Exactly, yeah.
So the third shot is what you're trying to do to give you the time to run down to the kitchen.
What a lot of people that I play with that don't really know how to play that good, I think the hardest thing is letting that ball bounce. A lot of people don't know that they have to let that ball bounce, and that's where they mess up a lot. That's where like, oh, stop the game.
But that happens when it's like your first, second time. You have to be like very beginner. But once you have played
couple games,
it comes to you and you remember that. And that's why I always recommend people to take even a beginner class, an introductory class, because then you come with the knowledge already. So when somebody is playing to you why, it clicks. When you're trying to figure it out yourself, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know any better. Okay?
And that's what you guys provide here. You guys do any type of classes, I'm guessing.
We have 16 coaches. We are RPO certified. RPO means Racket Professional Organization. We are one of the first ones in the state of Florida. So we do a lot of, it's more like an academy approach. We take you from day one, from showing you what paddle to use, what equipment, why, and that's a good thing. We explain to you why. Right? And you're gonna come here, we show you from the day that you're gonna grab the paddle for first time, all the way until you become a pro. So we gotta be holding your hand and be in that pickleball journey with you. That's
what you were telling us also before we started, when we got here, that you were saying like there's a paddle for every single person. You can't really have a specific paddle for everybody, you know what I'm saying?
It's like a fingerprint. Everyone has a different game style, and you're not gonna find this paddle that I use or I'm gonna find your paddle. Like it works the same for me. Because
Exactly.
it depends of your game and my game. For
Yeah.
example, I was telling you something before
The
about
thickness,
the thickness.
yeah.
If you want control, you want something that is thicker, 16. Or if you want more power, you want something that is thinner, like a 14. So things like that, you know, everything changes. Let's say if you use a double backhand, you
Yeah.
want an elongated handle here. If you don't mind, if you only use one hand, you can use a regular handle. So things like that.
Yeah. Can there be people that could like try pickleball one day and you could already tell like, whoa, they're really good, or is it like everybody's pretty bad? Like,
No. We get people that they're natural. You can see right there how good they are. You can even see it in the way they hold the paddle.
really?
Yes, we have people that, especially, you know, where we finding that, like the soccer players,
Yeah, because the reaction time.
they picking up on pickleball. Like, I didn't ever imagine that soccer is gonna be related with pickleball.
Yeah.
But I have been working with soccer players. I have a kid, like 11 years old. He came for first time, and the kid was playing like he was an intermediate already,
Really?
first time.
Wow.
So yes, we're seeing that a lot with soccer players.
I'm telling you, it's because of the reaction time that they have to do in the game. It just reacts to the same way. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm seeing with the baseball players, they're the one that hit the ball really hard. So bangers.
He used to play baseball for a living.
There you go.
Yeah.
So let's do some cross dinks. Oh, that was a good one, almost. There he goes. That's the bad part about pickleball.
where
Picking
the
up
ball
the
goes?
ball.
Oh.
But it's a good thing that you have a partner.
Yeah.
So in my case, my partner that I play women's doubles, she's the one that pick up the ball. So I'm good. Okay, keep it low. Let's go.
Okay.
So stay in position. You don't have to run. You just go to the side.
Side to side.
Yes, that's it. There you go. Much better. Come on. That's it. That's what we want to see. Good. Come on. Ooh, that was close. There you go. So you saw what I did there?
You like open your legs to like.
Why? Because you went almost to my feet and I was in the kitchen, so I couldn't hit it in the air. So I need to get out of the kitchen, let it bounce, and then hit it.
That's such a like I feel like you can only tell like with your guys' system you have instant replay and like in a real game, because if you're playing like at Godwin Park, who's gonna really be able to tell like that you
No,
did?
you're able to. Once you learn and you have the experience, you can like monitor the whole court. So you can see the movement of your opponent all the time, even your partner. Sometimes you have to hold your partner back. Let's say when I play with my partner, she likes to be poaching, right? It's like when she takes the ball from me, and most of the time she jumps, let's say, and if she hits it in the air, she cannot step on the kitchen or step on the line. So you need to, to hold your partner back. So yes.
So if right now if I was to jump and hit it, but I land and hear it, there's no point?
It's no point for you. You lost the point. That's a fault.
So many people do that, and
Yes.
I promise you they don't know.
Yes, it's a fault. So that's what I'm saying. Like once you take the class and you understand the rules, that's gonna change your game like day and night.
Wow, okay. Because like I know that there's a lot of people that play with like that are super athletic, so they're using their athletic abilities, but they're just jumping all over the place,
No.
and they don't know that they're landing inside the kitchen whenever they. So if you're landing inside the kitchen when you jump, it's
Yes,
no point.
it's fault.
Wow.
So let's do some surf. Let's see how you're doing there.
That's probably my worst thing.
Let's see. You wanna come to this
Is there a
side?
specific reason you have to do a cross?
I guess because you do the same thing in tennis, so the rules are coming from tennis.
Why no overhand? The
It
ball.
would be too much power for a court that is that small.
Gotcha.
Try to do an overhead and see how it goes.
I never tried, but let's see. Too
There
much
you
power.
go. That's out. I never tried, so let's see. Yeah, I don't know.
I
don't
guess you
think it
also
will
can't
work.
control it because the ball's not that heavy.
Yeah. So another rule for serving is you cannot go above your waistline. So
What do
it
you
has
mean?
to be below your belly button. So throw me the ball, I'll show you that. So if I serve like this, it would be illegal. If I do this movement like that,
Yeah.
that's illegal. It
Illegal?
has to come, illegal, yes. It has to come from under, and it has to be below my waist.
Oh no, you're teaching me a lot of rules that people just be cheating in. Then
I'm telling you.
a lot of
So
people are
show
cheating.
me your serve. Let's see.
So what happens if I do this one then?
That's illegal.
Illegal?
Yes.
What the fuck?
What you're doing is from here.
Okay.
So you have to come from under.
Okay.
You can let your ball
Bounce.
bounce, but you cannot do this. You cannot push. You just need to let it drop. You cannot put any pressure at all, nothing.
Okay.
Let it drop. And then you can also just do it in the air, but you cannot throw it up.
So where do you throw it? Like right here?
Right here, let it drop and hit it in the air. So for example, right here, I'm gonna just hit in the air. I don't throw it up, I let it drop and I go. See?
Sorry.
No worries. So remember, let it drop, hit it under.
Yeah.
Let's do that, let's see. What is your serve?
What
Show
is
me.
Okay. So you said you gotta let it drop?
No. I wanna see what you do.
What I do is this.
Yes, show me.
Well, now I know I can't do this because I definitely do this. So I'm gonna do this now. Is that illegal?
I think you went a little too high. I want to see it again. I want
Okay.
to see the full rotation. Let's see. I think that was better. But I think when I saw you playing, you were doing this.
Yeah, I was dropping it from high as hell.
Yes. No, that's illegal. It has
Okay.
to drop. Okay? So let's do a point. Let's see how we do the serve, the return, and the third shot drop.
Okay.
I'm gonna serve. Let's go.
Fuck me.
Okay. Let's do another one. There we go. Okay, that's better. I'm coming to the kitchen. Come on. Oops.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
It was too high, so I was ready for you. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to pop it up, okay?
So, before we keep on doing this, to your level, what are you, like a pro?
No. Oof. I'm just a
regular.
recreational player.
You're just a regular player.
I don't use any rating, anything like that. I just do it because it's therapy for me.
Yeah.
So this has been an outlet, and I think it is for a lot of people. Some people want to do it as a pro or more competitive way.
Yeah.
For me, it has been a way to really meet other people. It's a very sociable sport. Mm-hmm. So as soon as you go to a court and you play with other 3 players, you become friends.
Yeah, of course.
You
Yeah.
exchange numbers. And
Hey,
that's
what
it.
days do what days do you guys play and all that stuff?
We
No,
play.
I'm saying that's what people say. Like,
Yeah.
like when you meet new people, they're, oh,
Exactly.
what time do you guys
and you
play?
create a group, WhatsApp. That's the way we started, and
Yeah.
that's it.
That's basically how all this got built then, also.
Mm-hmm.
Like by just
community.
Community.
Friends, that was it.
Do you know the exact number of people that like
Right now?
that are like in the business part, the business aspect of the facility?
Yes, right now we have, using our app, we have our own app.
Uh-huh.
We have 1,300 people registering our app.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And that's
And we only have been less than 6 months open.
Wow,
so.
that's amazing.
And no marketing, so.
no marketing, yeah.
Everything has been because people like you guys come in, like it, like the energy,
Yeah.
and want to come back. If you look at our Google reviews, right now we have 5 stars, and we're
Yeah.
trying to keep it that way. And you don't want to step on the line either.
I gotta be behind?
If I hit it to you, you need to let it bounce, right?
Yeah.
So if you here and I come right here, what are you gonna do?
Not hit it.
So stay back,
Gotcha.
okay? So you have room. It's easier always to run forward
Then backwards.
than back, okay? It's also safer.
Gotcha.
Ready? Oh, that was good. Come on, come on. Almost. Good try, good try.
Oh my God, it's so hard when you play singles. It's like,
Yeah, it's a lot of running.
because okay, so like basketball players don't consider like if you beat me in 1v1, you're better than me. It's more of like how you do when you do in a team aspect. Is it the same way, or if you beat me in 1v1, you're better than me? How do you think?
No, I don't think it worked that way. I think it's more like a strategy. So
Okay.
I can
You could
beat
demolish
you
me.
up, yeah, by hitting it hard, but
Yeah.
what I'm getting out of that, right?
Exactly.
It's more about my shots, the quality of my shots, or the quality of my game.
Gotcha. Speak to me a little bit about like the business aspect of all this. Like, this isn't cheap. Like all this stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't need to say the numbers, but like, I know this is a huge investment. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Like, why did you guys take that risk? Like, why? Like,
I think besides we are crazy, I think the biggest reason is when you start playing pickleball and you see,
so many people.
you see what can do to you. You want other people to find in pickleball what you found in there. At least that was our reason, because it has been therapy. Actually, the founders of the club, we met through pickleball 2 years ago in a park.
Really?
We became really good friends, and we really have a passion for this, and we wanted to compete. We wanted to make it more, structured, organized, and sometimes you don't find that in a public park.
Yeah, of course.
So that way you get like stuck in a plateau stage that you feel like you're not growing anymore or learning anymore. So creating this as an academy, we can really do it by skill levels.
Yeah.
And everyone get a chance to keep improving their games.
Was it that though for you guys? Like you wanted to grow as like players, or like you guys also saw it more as a business move?
Actually,
Because I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know how you guys.
No, it's nothing wrong with that.
Like if you only thought about, like, I'm gonna be blunt. Like if you only thought about the money aspect, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Because you're at the end of the day, you guys are business people.
We haven't. We didn't. Honestly, we didn't think about the money aspect because we know Florida as a state.
Yeah.
Florida has good weather pretty much all year round, and also Florida is one of the states that has more pickleball courts, public courts. Right. Also, we have HOAs here.
Yeah.
So every community that you go to,
Probably
you
has
have pickleball courts.
Probably has a pickleball court, but you can't play at it because you don't live there.
Yes, but you might know somebody that lives there,
and then you
or
play.
you have a park nearby.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
right now, I can tell you 5 different parks that you can go and play pickleball
In this area.
in a mile from here.
Really?
So you just came from where?
Yeah.
You were like 3 minutes from here.
3 minutes away,
right?
yeah.
6 court right there for free.
Yeah.
So we know what we like, right? We like
course.
free
Yeah,
stuff. If you
yeah,
can
yeah.
get free,
Anything.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
So actually, if you look at the business aspect of it, Florida has been the only state in United States
That's
that
made it
has
into business.
closed a pickleball facility indoor. Not only 1, 2, and the plans to build 6 more. So it's called the Pickleball Club. They went out of business in December last year. So you haven't seen that in Utah, you haven't seen that in Chicago, you haven't seen that in New York, because there you have winter time and you have snow. But in Florida, you don't have that. So people like to go for free. You have a lot of access to different courts.
Yeah.
And why would you pay when you can
Play for free.
in the city, right? So the business aspect of it,
It's
I would
actually
say,
probably losing because
I would say it's not what people think. So
Okay.
you would think like, I
course.
was getting that from you.
Yeah.
Like you would think it's like something that you can make a lot of money, and that's
yeah.
not the case. So I just want to be transparent
Yeah.
when it comes to that, because the business aspect, at least in Florida, is not what people think.
No, because I was talking to Brian before we started. It was like what you guys have here is like someone's dream to like build anything, like any sport. Full court basketball courts, mini golf course. You guys did pickleball. You could do tennis indoor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this is someone's dream of any sport that they play. So like people, as soon as you see, because there's not a lot of stuff with these, like little facilities. Usually, if it's something big, it's something huge.
Yeah.
It's never like small 4 courts. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
basketball courts indoors have like four or five basketball courts in one gym. So it's like it's never small, private little because I consider it like a private location. In my opinion.
And you mentioning something like it's not a lot of this, and actually we are the first indoor pickleball facility in Osceola County.
Really?
So we are the first one. We didn't have anyone to compare to or anything like that. So actually we hold about 8 pioneer titles, and that's one of our pioneer titles.
Wow. Okay. That's what I was also telling you before when you were showing us how all the stuff works. Like you guys, how do you guys even know what to put? Like you guys had no vision behind like, oh, I should put a court right here. I should buy a certain amount of paddles, certain amount of balls, because you don't know how many people are going to show up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, so we are kind of very creative, and we think a lot about always being innovating and doing things different. And we did a lot of research. Actually, this system that we found, we also have a pioneer title. We're the first one in the state of Florida, and we found this system for a company that were using it in New York for ping pong.
Okay.
And that's the way we found out about this. And we love it because it's an autonomous setup. So when you come here, I show you, you get a button, you unlock the door, you can come. And this is our happy place. So our community come here, and when you walking in the door, the first thing that you see is a big paddle that say, my happy place, where you always want to play one more.
Yeah, of course.
And that's what we are. You know, when you come here, it doesn't matter. Like right now, it's almost midnight. Here we are.
Exactly.
So, just
but like
come
you're here right now because we're filming a video, but like realistically, anybody could be here right now if it was in the case. That's the one thing that was like really surprising when we first got here. You were like, this is open 24 hours because you guys don't have to be here to open the doors and stuff, which is a pretty amazing system that I feel like more people are probably gonna end up like copying you guys for. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I think it's already happening.
Yeah.
But the reason that I came was because I received a call from you, and I wanted to be here. But I mentioned to you that members of the club they have access. So why? Because we want to make sure it's people that we know, right? Because you don't know what can happen.
Of course,
in 24 hours. We have cameras, we have everything, but
you guys are sleeping at a
get
certain
that
time.
benefit, right?
Yeah.
So if I don't know you, like we met today, right? But
of course, yeah. I get you, yeah.
so that's the setting that we have. So it's home for all our community.
And you were telling me how you guys rent 6 people per court, correct?
You can have as many as you want, but it has a limit. After the limit, you get a guest pass for $5.
Okay.
So let's say you want to have 8 people. So the next 2 per people that come, you will get a pass. Each one will get a $5 pass.
Oh, so it's cheaper for them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's also another thing. I mean, you don't have to compare price points, but we were talking about like the other spot I told you about.
Yeah.
It's super expensive.
So the difference is we are pickleballers. So we know what you need out
what
there.
people are looking for.
Yes. I couldn't afford that.
Yeah.
So we created a system that people can still come and play, have good quality, good surface, good area, good, everything for an affordable price.
Of course, yeah.
So if we couldn't do it, why are we going to do something that we couldn't do ourselves,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So that's what we try to do.
Talk to me a little bit about like how do you say the name? The sponsor you guys have?
Jula.
Jula. How do you guys end up getting that sponsorship? You guys have your own paddle. I'm using it right now. This is pretty amazing. If I was able to put my own logo on my paddle,
yeah, and we also have our own ball barriers. If you look, you're gonna see it's co-branded as well with them.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see the Jula, and you're gonna see our logo in there.
Oh, that's your logo.
Yes, that's us right there.
Oh yeah, the middle one, right?
Yeah, the middle one, and then if you flip it, is the Jula on the other side.
Oh yeah.
So
okay.
we're on one side, and they're on the other side.
Okay. So yeah, how does that happen? Like how does that?
So again, knowledge is power. I keep telling you this even for training. So what we did, we educated ourselves really well. We went to a mastermind for pickleball before we did all this. We created a really good network, relationships, and we got really good contacts. And that's the way we
got
started
that sponsorship. I don't know if you go into detail. What does a sponsorship do for you guys? Does it?
We get benefits when it comes like
The
that
paddles.
paddle that you're holding right there, those ball barriers that you're seeing right there. We can really help our players with pricing.
Yeah. Okay.
So when you come here, you get a discounted
of course,
price.
Yeah.
and we get their support. And anything like, for example, I mentioned to you, it's a big event coming August 29. It's called Jula Celebration. It's gonna be in Gaylord Palms Hotel.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be the club that is gonna be representing Jula in this area. So we're gonna be doing qualifiers, and those qualifiers is like a tournament.
Oh, they're gonna be playing there?
Here.
No, but they're gonna be playing in the hotel?
Yes.
Okay.
It's gonna be 52 indoor courts. It's gonna be amazing.
Wow.
Over 600 players. Everyone that's signing get a pro pot of their choice or a pro bag.
Yeah.
And you get a shirt. You get
Everything.
a lot of benefits.
Yeah,
And you're gonna see the pro players over there, like Ben Jones, Colin Jones, Anna Bright, Tyson McGuffin. All their players are gonna be there. They're gonna have clinics. They're gonna have the junior national as well. So it's gonna be an amazing event. So here, as a partner of Jula, we're gonna have qualifiers. So qualifier is gonna be a tournament that you come. It's gonna be the SAT format that is gonna be used in celebration. And the first place is gonna get a free entry to that event. That free entry not only include you competing with your team, but each one of your team can get a pro paddle of your choice or a pro bag. You get a shirt, you get everything else, and that exposure to be playing with people
all over
out
the
of
world.
state, everywhere. So over 600 players, an amazing location too.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's how big pickleball is getting. Do you think pickleball is getting to like schools for like kids to start playing like in recess?
Right now,
and all that stuff?
it's going to a lot of schools. Actually, we're gonna have summer camps here happening.
Yeah.
We have kids coming to train. We have kids league as well. So we're doing a lot with kids starting at 4 years old.
Do you guys do like a league here? Like if you want, you set up teams and stuff, and like
Yes,
you have a, like...
we do a lot of everything.
Okay, gotcha.
So just to let you know how big pickleball is becoming, right now they have a Pickleball World Cup. It's coming to Fort Lauderdale. They did a huge facility in Fort Lauderdale. It's called the Fort, and it's gonna be a World Cup coming in end of October, which every country that you were mentioning, Colombia, Venezuela, República Dominicana, Puerto Rico, all these countries are gonna come to represent their country, Argentina.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be amazing. What they're trying to do is to collect enough data with enough number of players and countries
To see how big it really is.
to get that to the Olympics.
Really?
To get pickleball to the Olympics. So that's the goal.
I think it would work.
Yeah, it's a lot happening.
I think it's possible.
I think right now pickleball is just like Bitcoin was in 2008, right? So in 2008, it was just Bitcoin, but now you see what it is.
Of course,
And I think pickleball is just in the earliest stages, even though it has been, I don't know, 1965, it has been over 60 years.
You think it's still early though, right now? Do you think the sport's still really early?
Yeah, I think so. I think it has a way to go. 300% growth in the past year. I think it still has
a lot more to go.
A lot more. It hasn't been in other countries. Like India is taking off with pickleball right now, like crazy.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna keep growing.
Wow.
Yep.
That's amazing. I'm positive. I can tell you, I think when I see this as like something that I just know it's gonna grow. It's like, how can it not grow? You know what I'm saying? How you're just saying 300 plus in a year. It's like, how can you guys not possibly already, like, how can you guys as a business not be thinking already like, hey, if this gets to a certain point, because you guys only have 4 courts here, we're gonna have to expand into like 8 courts sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? Find another facility.
But the important thing is to really have a proof of concept that work, right? So I call this our sandbox. If we do things right
now,
then you can take that model, rinse and repeat, but you need to do it right. So we're working in many, many things. We're working in mental health. We are one of the first pickleball clubs that set wellness programs. And we're doing a lot of things that are gonna make a big difference. So remember, we're thinking as a player. We're not thinking as an investor.
Business.
So what happened? An investor put the money, but they never get in the court. We get in the court. We see if something is bad, if we have a hole, if we have an issue, right? Because we play too.
Of course,
so we put a different sense to our facility. And I think everyone that come here, they see it. Because they see how we care. They see how we clean the courts. They see how we play with them. So when you get that 1-to-1,
Yeah.
you feel like you're not just a number.
Yeah, exactly.
Every person that walks through that door, we
yeah.
know their name. So that make a huge difference.
That's what Brian told you guys. Like it feels like a family situation in here.
It is.
Not what is. I think it's just true of the matter. You know what sucks? You guys get bigger in a year from now. It's impossible to stay at that point. In my opinion, that's what I think. A bigger a business gets, there's no way you're gonna be able to tell every human being that walks through that door. Which just sucks for you because you guys probably care for it to be like that. But
I think it would be an app or something that we can remember everyone.
Okay,
So
got you.
we so creative that I can tell you right now, looking at your eyes, telling you that we're gonna find a way that we
Gotcha.
keep it that way.
Okay.
I can tell you that.
I believe in you. I believe in you. Yeah.
So I can tell that. So one thing that I want to do for real is ask you one question.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask
It's
me anything.
like, how do you feel the first time you hold a paddle and start hitting that ball, that little plastic ball?
The first time ever, I felt like I sucked so bad. Just
Okay.
because I've like tennis, it was like for fun, like at school, you know, but like I never had been to like a tennis court to actually play. This is like my first racket sport that I actually try to play. It's the fact that like when you first ever play, I think it's like when the ball's coming at you 100 miles an hour, you think you're gonna be able to smack it, and it just goes right by you.
Yeah.
Because you think you're like so strong coming this way, and then you just smack it like you're hitting a fly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was pretty crazy in that aspect because you're not as good as you probably think. That your athletic abilities could take you is not that.
And what made you come back?
All my friends.
What made you try again?
All my friends, because I'm telling you, we came only with 4 people. Like we come in, like every time we play pickleball, it's like 20 people deep. So that's why I was telling you, like, how does this work? Because this is really private for us that we're so many people.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like it's all that aspect.
Okay, and that's one thing that I wanted to hear from you because this sport is so addicting that works like in your brain like dopamine, right?
Yeah.
The more you get, the more you want.
Exactly.
And you want to come back and you get crazy. I was telling you about my story. When I started, I went crazy. I got 3 paddles. I spent $1,000.
Yeah.
I went crazy. I didn't know what I was doing, but I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
When I was hitting that plastic ball and feeling that sound and getting, I was like, this is it. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to people because the way it works in your brain.
I think it's also like the thing, how you said soccer players that can't play soccer anymore, basketball players that can't play basketball anymore, baseball, they can't play baseball anymore. This type of sport is a sport that if you have an injury or something like that, you can still play at a level, at a maybe not a pro level, but you can still play at a good level. You know what I'm saying?
You can have a physical activity,
Exactly.
and that's what you want. Movement is life. So we see 80, 90 years old playing, and you won't believe it. You see them with the knees braced and all these things, and you see them with the elbow, everything. You see
I think
everything is wrapped up.
This is a big thing you see on social media, like a lot of older folks playing pickleball.
Hey, but they hit that ball and they do that placement, strategy that you cannot win.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty about pickleball, that you can get old playing.
Yeah.
You can start right now, you're what,
23.
23 years old. You can play this sport for other 60 years easily.
You can't run track till like
There
40.
You go. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like basketball. You can only play basketball until like you're 40. Baseball, the same thing. These are the type of sports that you could play longer. Like golf, you could play golf longer. That's why so many people are more addicted at golf.
And now that you're mentioning golf, one of the things about pickleball is becoming the new golf in the sense of networking. It's so sociable that you can really have that conversation. One of the things that we're having a lot here is networking events, team building activities. So when we do team building activities, we have communication. Ask for the ball, mine, yours. We do teamwork in a sense. Okay, one is gonna serve, one is gonna return, one is gonna come and dink. And then you need to identify in your team who is the best one serving, who is the best one returning. So we come up with that team building exercise just doing pickleball. And pickleball has so many areas that you can work on. And when you mention golf, I just talk about that because it's like kind of the same sense. You know, the biggest businesses, you close them playing golf. So I think pickleball is heading the
towards
same
that
path.
angle. Yeah,
Same
yeah.
path.
Is there like big tournaments like like the PGA, the Open Classics for like tennis and stuff? Is there stuff like that for pickleball?
Oh yes, oh yes. So pickleball has MLP, which is Major League Pickleball. They go all over different states. They were just here in USTA in Lake Nona. They have also APP and PPA.
Yeah.
So those are the biggest, the the pickleball association, and those are the biggest professional tournaments that they have with the pro players. But when it comes to amateurs, like players that are certain levels, they have all kind of tournaments that you can play all the time, including us. We have tournaments every weekend.
Here. And it's like by levels, or is it like anyone can just join?
By level. So you always want to keep it by skill level. We are very, very careful.
So there's a beginners tournament?
Yes.
Oh, I got to join that one.
So we always keep it in a skill level, so that way it's a good experience for somebody that is at lower level. You don't want to get traumatized.
You don't want to get killed.
And frustrated, and then if you get traumatized like that, you're not going to come back. Because you're going to feel like, I suck, right? So for a higher level, you don't want to play with a beginner because you're going to feel like I didn't even sweat.
Exactly,
right? So we keep it by skill level. Today we had a money ball that was 4.5 plus, meaning you have a DUPER score, which I was talking to you about a little bit. DUPER means Dynamic Universal Pickleball Rating. So you have from basically 2 to 8. So most of the pro players, like the best, I would say, might be close to 7. In the 6, 5 and above, that would be the pro players. But 4.5, that is an advanced group. So today was an advanced group. It was a money ball that the winners, they took some cash.
How many people like participate in the tournaments here?
So we try to keep it in about 12 teams, so 24 people. As you mentioned, we only have 4 courts, so we want to make the wait less. If we have more teams, then that means that people has to wait longer. So we try to keep it at least 12 teams, so that way the rotation is faster.
So when is like the beginners tournament?
Next weekend, get ready.
Really?
Yes, get ready.
Is it always like money prizes, or is it like, how do you guys do
No, we
that?
have all kind of different prizes, so depend on what kind of tournament we're running. So if it's a tournament, like we try, again, mentioning what we're trying to do, we're trying to make things affordable for everyone, right?
Of course, yeah.
So we try to do tournaments around $20, $25.
Per person.
So that's something that you can afford. You come, you have the competition, we do medals, we do merch from the store and things like that. If it's something bigger, like for example, the entry to that celebration event that I mentioned to you, which you're gonna get a pro paddle, everyone,
that has to be insane.
and that team, that's a little bit higher. That's gonna be like per team, it's gonna be $250, which each person of the team is gonna pay $50.
Oh, it's not that bad.
But it still is affordable. So we try to stay in that range so our community can participate, and also our members always get discounted rate for everything. Everything they do with us, if it's a tournament and the tournament is $25, they pay $20. If the tournament is $200, they pay $150. Yes, so they always get discounted rate.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah, we take care of our community, and that's our goal. And we always gonna be our number one goal is gonna be to make sure we take care of our family.
So like, you wouldn't let like a pro player be like, I want to play with my beginner friend.
Yeah.
But like in a tournament.
What we do the average of their DUPER.
Oh, okay, I got you. So like if it's too good, you're just like, yo, you can't play here.
Yeah, no, the thing is, again, it's about the experience. So you don't want to let somebody play. Like that happened to us once. We let, in a mix, was a boyfriend and a girlfriend. He was very advanced, but she was not. But they got into average category. But what was happening, he was playing pretty much the whole court.
Of course.
And dominated the game, so it wasn't fair for the opponents, for the opponents, because...
of course. You be seeing a lot of people like get really rowdy?
No.
Is it illegal though? Like if I was to be like playing, I'd be like, fuck you this, fuck you
Oh
that.
no, yes, you get.
That's illegal?
They take you. No, they take you out because it's not a sportsmanship. What sportsmanship do you have if you curse in the court?
Of
No,
course.
that's not what it is.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So people who have that aggression have to like calm down.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can definitely put a fine or just get you out.
Okay. So now I know for the tournament.
Yeah, no. You have to be nice, even when you're doing recreational play, you know?
Yeah.
So I think we need to work in few things, and we need to teach you pickleball the right way. We need to avoid bad habits early, because once you get the bad habits, those are very hard to break.
The break, yeah.
Okay? So these kind of things, like tapping the paddle when you finish a game, is very important.
Okay.
If you don't do that, it's like you're not respecting.
The player.
Yeah.
You have to, after every point.
No, after every point. When you finish the game.
Oh, when you finish the game, okay, gotcha.
Yes, you come and you tap the paddle.
Okay, that's normal. I've been doing that.
Okay,
No.
great. You
I
got me worried.
I thought you meant after every point. I was
You got me worried.
No.
It's just after the game. When the game ends, you do that.
I also never really play against other people. I'm only playing against so many people with me. So it's just like I'm literally playing against friends.
Okay, but we need to do a kind of a team building exercise with your friends, because we want to make sure you guys know what you're doing and enjoy what you're doing and can go anywhere
to go
and
play.
feel confident that you can play with whoever,
Yeah, I think I've definitely seen that. There's definitely been people like around us that like look at us like, oh, we're a little bit crazy. Like, cause you seeing people that barely know how to play that just like, fuck, and like, fuck you, like all that shit. So yeah.
Sound like they have a little bit of anger management issues.
Nah, I just think it's a really competitive sport. That's the thing. It's a really competitive, especially when I think people get really mad, especially when you're trying to like spike it and like it just hits straight net. Like, cause you think you're gonna get over and it doesn't get over at all.
Yeah. But you have to deal with the good things, with the bad things. You know, I think if you get frustrated, you're not gonna enjoy it anymore. And I think it's important that you do the sport and you are able to enjoy it. Mm-hmm. If you get too competitive, then that's it. You're done.
Yeah.
You're
of
done.
course, yeah. What's one thing you would want your business to be like in a year? Like, how would you want it to grow? Like, how do you see your business?
In a year, I hope that we can, as you said, we can be in a bigger space, probably multiple locations, different states, and probably different countries.
Wow.
So we are doing everything with a strong foundation, and we hope that that is the future for One More.
Is there a specific reason you picked this location, this area?
We live 10 minutes away from here.
Yeah,
so
you don't have to say the location. I didn't say the location.
We live 10 minutes away, and we thought, it was very difficult to find a space that you can get an indoor. And also, one of the things is it has to have the zoning for that kind of sport or that kind of activity. So
some zones don't play.
Yeah, you have to have a recreational zoning.
Really?
So, some people think it's like, I just gonna go and open a place and that's it. It's a lot of things behind the scenes that happen. So this was a space that we did the research and was able to get the permits for it.
This is beautiful, though. I love this.
No, thank you. Thank you so much.
This is the first day, and this is amazing.
And we hope to see you here, guys, every day from today.
Every day?
You're having here already 2 days. You came yesterday. It's already.
Oh, yeah.
It's already tomorrow.
It's already tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's finish the episode with a game.
Okay.
1v1 game.
Okay.
I got to show my skill to my fans.
Let's make it happen. Come on.
We're practicing today.
Mom.
We should go together? You want to go with her or want to go with her?
Dominicans against. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. That's the rule.
So you can't touch the ball if you already know, even if you know it's going to mess
up.
up.
And that's called, that has a name. If you hit the ball and you hit him in the front, that's called Nasty Nelson. It's a name that someone put because he used to do that to people. And if you hit somebody or the person hit the ball in the other side, that's a fault. Okay? Here we go. Be ready in the back. You want to be all the way in the back? Okay. There you go. Nice.
Go, Jesus Christ. So sorry. You look like you're getting really warm. You're getting warm. You're getting warmed up, and I don't want to get in your way.
Ahora bajas tú a la cocina. Yeah. And I receive. All the way by the line. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's you. Your serve. Why does it do like first serve only one person? Why is it when the person who's serving is only one of them that does it? Like first serve only one of them do it, and then it's our ball. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Let's make a point. Come on. No, just under. Like you're doing a baseball kind of thing. Swing. There you go. Perfect. You got it. I got it. Hey, nice. Woo! There you go. 1 point. Let's go. 1-0. 1-0-1.
1-0-1.
Let's go. Nice serve. Whoa! That was close. I thought you got it. 1-0-2. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Yeah. That's.
Oh, you thought about it. You thought about hitting it in the air. Yeah. 1-1. Let's go. Go back. 1-1.
Why do I gotta be back here? Is it like rules, or or you like me to be back here?
No, we have to remember, we have to let it bounce.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Got
And
you.
you don't want to feel.
Yeah.
1-1.
There you go. Whoa! Nice shot. Let's go. Call the score now.
1-1.
There you go.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
You don't have to punch, right? You don't have to drop it. You can hit in there.
Okay, here we go. 2. We have 2 now. Let's go. Whoa!
Yeah.
Let's go. We got this. Come on.
That's you.
Whoa! 1-2. Nice. I got it. Ah, I didn't. Sorry. Yes. Always the forehand is gonna dominate. Oh. We're gonna correct that, okay? You don't wanna do this. You wanna do this, forward. Vamos a trabajar eso, okay?
My sir?
Yes. 1-2-1.
Let's go.
Nice. Fuck. I know.
Let's go. Go back.
That was going to be nasty.
2-1-1.
It's okay.
No, tú. Tú siempre vas a empezar. El lado derecho siempre empieza. Right side. There you go. You got it. Remember, whoever is in the kitchen, they're going to be ready for the pop-ups. Okay. Yeah, so you want to keep it low in the kitchen, okay? Here we go. 2-1-2. You got it. Easy.
That's you.
That's it. Whoa.
Nice
Good
serve.
try. Good try. Nice. Whoa, he did it again. He did it again. Let's
Oh,
go.
my serve. My serve. My serve. My serve. My serve. I'm gonna serve.
Oh, good try, good try. Vamos, we got this. Come on.
All right, we gotta win now.
We have to work on that because you try to put it in a way like it's uncomfortable. So we're gonna show you how to do that. Go to the back. 3. Yay.
That's you.
One.
Yeah.
Bien.
Oh.
Oh!
You're good, you're good, you're good.
5, 3, 1. Let's go. 5, 3, 1.
You gotta get a stop.
5, 3, 2.
I don't even know if it was out or in. I don't know.
Match point.
It was in?
What? Match point? What?
We're doing 7 points. He says 7 points.
Oh, you wanna go to 11? Oh, I don't know, we could go to 11. Okay.
That's what we agree. 7-3.
Oh.
Let's go, let's go. Game?
That's good.
That's not pickleball.
You want to go to 11, really? You going to feel better if you lose at 11?
That's okay.
Okay. 7-3.
7-3.
Okay, now let's go. Got it.
I got it. Out.
Damn.
Nice, you got it.
That's you.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Good job.
It's a battle.
She went straight for my leg.
Let's show some dinky, entonces lo estoy dinkeando y... Dink.
Again.
Oh! Casi, vamos. Good try. Oh!
You played it and we still had a chance. What the fuck? Oh no.
9. Let's go. Woo! Nice! Woo-hoo-hoo.
What do I do in that instant?
Nice point.
How do you hit it? How do you make sure not to like let it do that? Like,
So when they're gonna do a hard ball on you,
don't grab it too hard.
Too tight. Loose because power with power.
Match point, guys. Ready?
Ready?
Coming to you. Woo! Good get.
That was a beautiful backhand.
Okay. There you go. Ready? Out! Woo!
Go.
7-10. Ooh! 8-10. Let's go. We got this. Come on.
Yeah.
Ooh! Come on. 9-10.
My serve.
Let's go.
Let's go one more.
Yes.
Ooh, no pressure, out.
Out.
We got this, come on, 1 point. That's all we need.
Don't mess up.
There you go. There you go. Ooh, good try, good try, good try.
I thought that shit was going over too.
Good try. 10-9. You got it. Oh!
Stay back. Me.
That's you, that's you.
Oh, me.
I wanna drink with you.
That's you.
Oh!
Deuces.
10-10. Ooh, come on. This is it.
If I would have touched
We
it,
need
it's
to
their
make
point,
this
right?
point. Come on.
Oh, fuck me. So sorry.
That's it. Nice. There you go. Wait for it. There you go. Perfect.
Oh,
No, Carla.
it was in.
It was it. Okay, let's go. 11-11.
Fuck.
Whoa! What a point! Wow, good job, guys. You did great. Good job. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, 11-11. We got this. Let's go. Wait. That's it. Let it bounce. Here we go. Patience. Stay back. Let it bounce. 12-11. 2. Let it bounce. There you go. Perfect. Ooh, watch out. Watch out. It's not worth it. Let's go.
I'm positive people have gone through those.
Let's go. 11-12.
That's you. That's me. Oh, that's you.
Come on. Stay back. You. Oh!
Easy. Take your time. Come
Game
on.
over.
Take your time. We got this.
Stay back.
Go. Fuck, bro.
Let's go. We got this. Come on.
That's me.
Out.
Hell no.
Oh!
Let's go.
Sorry. That was my fault. Good game.
Good game.
Good partner.
Good game.
Besides you changing the score on us, we won a long time ago. Thank you, guys.
If it's up to pickleball rules,
So now you realize how important a class is. Because
Very.
you saw getting in, you saw the serve, That's the only way you're gonna get better if you understand the game. If you keep doing it, if you have been doing it for 6 months,
yeah.
you're not gonna get anywhere if you don't have a structure and understand the game.
Thank you guys for watching this episode. She killed me on pickleball one-on-one, but I got her back in 2v2s. Thank you so much for trying to teach me while we were playing also, Issa. Ice, sorry. But tell everybody where they can find you at. Uno Más Pickleball Club or
Yeah.
One Plus Pickleball Club? Yes.
Yes, One More Pickleball Club is located in 1790 East Irlo Bronson Memorial Highway. That is right there by Narcoossee and 192. We are right across the street from Winn-Dixie. You can find us right there. So anything also online, you can find at onemorepickleballclub.com as well as Instagram and Facebook, One More Pickleball Club.
Everything also, all that Instagram stuff will be in the video and all that stuff, so don't worry about that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Brian's going to do a good job.
Yes,
with
yes,
editing.
yes, yes,
I hope
yes.
so, because he might get higher.